wanna know his secret.
What's up guys, this is Epic Big Boy here and welcome back to another sexy video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a life story. This life story is actually about my brother. I've done a couple of life stories on my brother before. You know, I'm just obsessed with my brother because my life isn't that interesting, guys. I mean, it is quite interesting. I'm not to be bragging about anything, you know. But my brother's life, this is quite a cool one. So basically, it was my brother breaking his arm, and yeah, so let's get into the life story. So basically, one day at home, this was a long time ago, by the way. So this was happening. Well, my brother was a baby, as 8 months old. His name's Jabed. If you know him, you know him. And yeah, so his name's Jabed, and he was just chilling. You know, he was a little baby, and he was just sitting down on the bed with my mum and dad. They were just sitting on the bed. Just mum. Alright, I can't even speak for a moment there. Alright, so my mum and dad were just talking, chilling, and the baby was just sitting on the bed, just chilling as well. You know what they do? They do the cool thing. You know, that's what was going on. Just talking, chilling and stuff like that. And then the baby just wanted to get up. I don't know, it was just getting bored, I guess. Then he standed up, and then he was just like holding the headboard, or the frame, whatever you want to call it, of the bed, the headboard of the bed. And yeah, so he was just holding that, moving about, just, you know, jumping about and stuff like that. So yeah, that was what was going on. And then my parents were still carrying on talking and stuff. They thought nothing of it. They didn't think anything was gonna happen. And for some reason, I don't know why, a couple of seconds later, they just went out the room. Both of them. I know that was quite a dumb thing to do, to be honest with you. That was quite a dumb thing to do. So they went out of the room for just a couple of seconds. And then what the baby boy does, my brother obviously. So he was just chilling, you know, standing on the headboard, jumping about, all on his own. And what he does is, so he basically falls on his back. On the bed, he was holding the headboard. Just imagine this: he was holding the headboard, and then he fell on his back on the bed. Obviously, he fell on his back on the bed, and then rolled over and fell on the floor. Yep, he fell on the floor. And the bed was a couple of meters up high. It was a couple of meters. I don't know how high it was, but a couple of foot, I guess if you want to call it that. And yeah, so he fell on the floor, landed right on his motherfucking arm. And you gotta keep in mind, he is an 8-month-old baby, so you know, he did break his arm there, and it was not a good experience. So next thing you know, the baby screams his ass off and starts crying like a motherfucking dickhead. And he starts crying and crying and crying and crying and crying. And then what happened next is obviously my parents hear that shit going on, and that's what happens. And then my parents go run as fast as they can with their legs, and they run into the room and see that the baby's crying, rolling on the floor. And my dad, like an idiot, he was just going, "Oh, it's alright, don't worry about it, it's all Gucci." He's probably just hungry or something. And then my mum, the smart one, she just remembered he was on the bed, now he's on the floor. So there is something suspicious going on, isn't there, guys? Hey, alright. So basically, that's what was going on. It was all going Gucci until then, and so my mum saw it was a little bit suspicious and weird, and yeah. So basically, what happened next was my mum took off his shirt just to see if there were any bruises and stuff like that. And once she did that, she saw something special. So she didn't see something special, it was quite bad though. So she saw a massive bruise on his arm, and it was proper swollen up, guys. It was proper swollen up. So that was a bad thing, you know. It's not good. So my dad was just like, "Oh, it'll be fine. It's all Gucci. You don't need to do anything about it. It'll be fine. It's just a little bruise." And then my mum saw it was getting a little bit like what was it, swollen up and stuff like that. So you know, my mum was like, "We gotta take this bitch to the hospital." You know, she didn't actually say that, but she was like, "We gotta take it to the hospital and shit." So you know, what happened next was my dad and my mum went in the car. My mum doesn't drive, so my dad was driving. I don't know what I was doing. I was a little kid by that time as well, because that was only when he was like 8 months old. He's now only I think he's 10 years old. Yeah. So that was when he was 8 months old, and yeah. So that was what was going on, and it was going smacking. So it wasn't going smacking as well, actually. So yeah, they went zoom into the hospital. They were going as fast as they could, and they were smashing the roads up. They were beeping up all the cars, and they went to the hospital, and they found out that it broke his motherfucking arm. And what happened next was, you know what happened next? They had to get him a cast on. He was a little baby, couldn't move his arm, and it wasn't the best. So there you go, an 8-month-old baby broke his arm. No, that's an example of how he broke it. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and yeah, comment down below if you enjoy the life stories that I do, and if you want me to do more of these. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like and share, and yeah, peace out.
Hold up.